Another day on Mother Earth.
What a lovely morning. It's so nice.
I am somewhere in Hotchkiss.
At Mirabella, next to this beautiful lake view. Simply fantastic.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for my boss who is out there eating food, and I'm sitting here just waiting for him.
You know, sometimes you just feel like sitting back, relaxing, and just forgetting everything.
So finally, I have a phablet, the big phone. This is HTC Max, and it has a maxed out screen of 5.9 inches.
So this is what I have with myself today, my new Nokia Lumia 1520, this beautiful 6-inch looking phablet.
You know, I wasn't always comfortable with the whole idea of phablets.
And I think phablets totally make sense.
In fact, they're so big, carrying them around the whole day in your pocket is really very uncomfortable, man.
It's not uncomfortable for me to carry because, of course, I have a purse. Yeah, a little bit of a problem for a man to carry a phablet. But how does that matter to me?
To use them, of course, you'll have to use both your hands because, yeah, it's big. I can't use them while driving, that's for sure.
Why do I always need to drive? I can ask someone else to drive so I can completely be using my phablet.
How am I using the phablet?
How do I use my phablet? My Facebook,
I check mails.
Twitter and Instagram, my favorite. Now they are on Windows as well, so I can happily go along using them.
I write my scripts while I'm traveling.
Love playing my games on this. I can enjoy it, and playing it is so much fun.
I watch movies, man. Yeah, for movies, this is good.
You don't need a smartphone and a tablet because you can have only one device, and that's a phablet. Perfectly great.
So, Chow, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I was always here.
I was also here. Sorry, I didn't notice you.
You didn't notice me. I did not notice you.
And you also got a phablet for yourself? Copycat? That's Lumia 1520, right? This is HTC Max. Cooler phone.
You know, your demon laugh does not make your phone cooler. This one is certainly cooler. You know, the 1520 Nokia Lumia 6-inch, certainly very, very nice. You know, check out the design. It follows the Nokia Lumia design category, and it has this unibody polycarbonate plastic, and it feels so nice in hand, you know. It feels solid in hand. That's exactly how a phablet should be like. But yeah, I have to confess, it does feel a little slippery. But yeah, it's bigger than the HTC Max and thinner than your HTC Max, and of course, lighter as well. 1080 by 1920 pixel resolution, and at the back you have the 20 megapixel rear camera with dual LED flash, and above the flash you have these multiple mics, speaker grills at the bottom, and those pins for wireless charging. On the left you have the micro SD card slot, and you can expand the memory up to 64 GB. And you know, Gaurav, this one has a nano SIM, the same one that you use in the iPhone 5s, not the micro SIM. So yeah, in looks, this one is great. Great looks.
This is not bad either, okay? HTC Max. So you have the same design philosophy as the HTC One series. Yeah, but it's not unibody. Instead, you have a back lid, which I must confess, yeah, it becomes a little awkward once you take it out. Putting it back together at times leaves some gaps. It's a rigid and robust phone, and it feels solid. You feel confident that it won't slip. You have a 4 megapixel camera at the back. It's the ultra pixel camera, and there's LED flash, and below this is a fingerprint scanner. Now, the fingerprint scanner is pretty cool because you can use this to unlock the phone.
So, fingerprint scanner, Gaurav, quite interesting.
It is, you know, in fact, you can scan 3 fingers. So you can actually use your index finger for opening the SMS, middle finger for opening your camera, and your thumb to open your Gmails. That's interesting. Security.
Cool. But I have a password. Why do I need 3 fingers for security? Anyways, tell me about your hardware, the hardware of your HTC Max cool phone.
You tell me about the hardware of your Nokia.
So my Nokia Lumia 1520 has a 6-inch IPS display, has a 1080 by 920 pixel resolution, runs on a quad-core 2.2 GHz Snapdragon 800, has an Adreno 330 GPU, has a 2 GB RAM, and of course the 20 megapixel back camera and a 1.2 megapixel front camera, and at a price of 46,000.
And my HTC Max One 5.9 inch super LCD 3 screen, 1080 by 1920 pixel resolution. I have a 1.7 GHz quad core Snapdragon 600 CPU, Adreno 320 GPU, 2 GB RAM, yes, and it's running on Android 4.3. You have a 4 megapixel ultra pixel HTC camera and a 2.1 megapixel front camera. It's priced at rupees 51,000. Yeah. Mine is expensive than yours, but hardware specs wise, I think Lumia wins. But whatever hardware specification the HTC Max comes out with, it performs really well. And what I really like about the phone is the audio quality. HTC Boom Sound is, I think it's fantastic. You have these front speaker grills, awesome. Video experience is great. Gone are Dr. Dre beats, never really fancied them. So yeah, audio and video is cool. The HTC Zen 5.5 has new features here and you can see significant enhancements. Most obvious change is that the home screen now offers extra line of icons. Talking about the camera, the 4 megapixel ultra pixel camera is not bad. Talking about the camera, I have a 4 megapixel camera.
20 megapixel,
yeah. It doesn't click that bad pictures. It's okay, but yeah, obviously if you compare it to the competition, it's not that great, especially if I compare it with the Lumia 1520. Yeah, I think that's better.
And yeah, of course, the Nokia has gone a little too high with the Carlsey's lens. Here we have the 20 megapixel camera that can click absolutely great pictures. Adjust the smart camera features as per your requirement and get those great pictures. There's a lot to play around with the camera. We can go on raving about the camera, but we must just stop and say that it is simply great. So Gaurav, can you see something? The Lumia makes you look nice. So certainly, excellent camera.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a good picture. But I've been using the HTC Max for a week. No angles whatsoever. I've been doing my gaming. I've been surfing the web, watching videos. It lasts me a day. You'll have to obviously recharge it once, to come back home. But overall, good performance. Camera definitely could have been a little better, but then not a bad deal. But yeah, it's not that bad. I'm gonna stick to it.
Go with this one, it is certainly not bad either. Maybe wins a lot many other places. So the Lumia as well does very well here. Gaurav, did you go to the Auto Expo?
Oh yes, I did.